All right, hey guys, this is the name demo. We are already on our 6th project out of 7, 8, 9, 10 projects. So we're on our way. For the name demo, here's a good example of what it looks like. This is the only thing I have on my page right now, but I will be uploading the video once I finish this and then the example that I make today. So this is a very easy demo. You are welcome to make as many as you want to make. I'd say this is one of the most fun demos that you do with this class. People just like it. You can use it as a background. You can use it on your as your profile picture. Lots of things you can do with these. So to start off this one, we are going to go into Pixlr, as always. If you end up here, a lot of people are asking me this, it's Pixlr E, not Pixlr X. If you click on Pixlr X, then all of your tools will be different than you're used to. So make sure you click Pixlr E. We are going to click Create New, and then it already selects Full HD, so we can just keep that one because we're going to be writing our name, so it's going to be a little bit like wider. So it's probably better that we use this rather than the square. You can title it the name demo and then your name. You can turn your background on to white and then click create. Here we go. Okay, this one only has like 2 steps, so this will take you like less than a day. Okay, we have our text tool down here. I don't know if I'm on my Mac, so my tools are all in one line, but if your screen is smaller, it might look more like this. So you're going to click on the text tool. It looks like the T-Mobile T. And then you're going to click anywhere on your page. Doesn't matter. And it's going to say, do you want to add a new text layer? You just, yes, click add. There we go. And then I don't know what language this is. This is what it has. It's already highlighted. So if you just start typing, I'm going to type my dog's name just for an example. You can type your first name, last name, just your first name, just your last name, both, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. So I have Murphy here. So I'm still in the text tool. I'm not clicking anywhere else. I just typed the name. I am going to choose a font from the list here. There are like 1,000 fonts. You can choose whichever one you want. And if you like go over them, the ones with the crown we can't use because that's for the version that like you pay for, and we don't need to pay for this. So we are just going to choose one that's from the list that doesn't have the crown. So something that is more, we want for this specific project, we would want something that's a little bit thicker than something, let me see, and like maybe something like this. This is a little bit too thin because we really want to make sure that you can see the font. So like this would be way too thin. Do not pick that. Something like this, that would be great. Anywhere in the middle is fine too. Just make sure it's not too thin because you'll see if you do choose a thin one, you'll be able to see when you're done like, oh my gosh, this is way too thin. So I'm going to click on this one just to show you. We are going to change the size to make sure that it fits like as much as the page that it can. So if you click the size tool up here, you can just kind of like, let's see. Oh, there we go. That looks good to me. If it goes like how mine just did, how the M is a little bit weird, you can just pull it out like this and kind of center it in the middle. And then you can make it bigger. The color, it does not matter what the color is because we're going to be changing that anyway, so you can just leave it at whatever it is. Unless it's white, then obviously you won't be able to see it. So as long as it's anything but white, then we are good. The format up here, if you want to use this, you can. Line space, we really don't have to worry about that because we're not like typing a paragraph. Letter space is like makes your letters far or closer together. I wouldn't have them too close because you don't want them to look like, I don't know, like you can't read them. You can make it italic, uppercase, all uppercase, lowercase, bold, Some can't go bold. Mine, I don't think can go bold because it's already bold. You can change the style if you want. We have curve here. Oh, I didn't know what that was. You can make it look like a smile. Circle. Oh, half. What is half? Like half circle? I guess so. Obviously, I have not played around with the text styles yet, so I'm just kind of figuring this out like you are. Background, we don't need that. Don't put that down. Outline. Okay, outline's pretty cool. I guess we could work with that. Shadow. Shadow's also cool. For now, you don't have to do any of these. I think it's probably better if we use these after we do our design. But if you do before that, that's not the end of the world. All right, so if you click on your move tool, we are going to find a photo online that we want the name to be in. So the name on this one is in this like rainbow stripey thing. That's what we're looking for. So if you want to make yours like a bunch of like footballs or rainbow or tie-dye, I don't know, anything, that's fine too. So we're going to go in here. If you just search like backgrounds, you'll get a bunch of cool ones. If you have something specific in mind, like I don't have anything specific in mind, so if you were like, ooh, I really want to do tie-dye, then you could search tie-dye backgrounds. You want something that's not going to be like super hard to see. Like this one might be really hard to see. So I would probably advise against one like that. It's going to be hard to read that name. I don't like any of these backgrounds. Okay, so what if I did... Oh, okay, look up here. Galaxy background. Very cool. I think I'll use one of these. It's cool. All right, here's my background. I like this one. I'm going to right-click, copy, or you click Control-C if you're on your Chromebook, but I think it's easier just to right-click and click copy. Go back in. Normally, you click Control-V, but I'm on my Mac. For some reason, my Mac does not work with Control-V, so I am just using the manual. All right, I'm going to stretch it out. It's going to be over my name. That's fine. I want to make sure it fits the whole screen first. Then I am going to drag my name on top. So it looks like this. So it should be right here. Name your background. You can rename it background if you want. Background. So background. And then layer 1 is like your background. The whole background. All right. So this part gets a little bit confusing, so make sure you're paying attention. Click on your name layer, and then we are going to find our magic wand tool. And up here at the top where it says mode, we are always on this new selection mode. We are going to click add to selection. It's that middle box. And we are going to start clicking every single one of our letters. If you click outside of your letter and it goes like this, we don't want that. So if that happens, just undo, Control-Z, and it'll take you right back where you were. Oops. Click that again. Okay. Here we go. All right, once your letters are all highlighted, you are then going to click on the move tool. They're going to stay highlighted. We want the marching ants to be there. We're going to click on our background image, and then we are going to click Control-J. Of course, mine does not do anything because my Mac, for some reason, isn't working. Okay, if Control-J does not work for you, it's not working for me. That's fine. We can just try to copy and paste. So we can click Control-C. Oh my gosh, this doesn't work for me. Copy, how about that? Edit, paste. Okay, all right. I don't want you to be confused. What I just did, let's back up. That worked. After I highlighted everything with my magic wand, I clicked copy, then paste. Again, my Mac does not let me use my keyboard. So if this is you, you are going to click Control-C and then Control-V, right? Then the marching ants go away. You're going to come over here to your layers. We are going to delete the top layer with the original name in the plain color. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that was my dog. You are going to delete the background. And voila, here you are. You have your name. If this did not work for you, back up, rewind, try it again. If it did work for you, that is great. We are going to make sure we're in that layer. And then remember when we had those cool like text effects, we can try those again. So we can go back into the text layer. No, I don't need to add a new text layer. Oh my gosh, I don't know why it's not working. All right, so I guess we needed to do that before we did this. So if you want it to look like 3D, then you could do it before, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. We can kind of play around with it if you want to do any of these. So if you wanted to like make it a little bit brighter or change the color, you could play with this, right? Or if I want a little darker vibe, contrast, same thing. I could click hue and saturation is a cool one. It changes the color scheme, but it kind of keeps it like how it should be. Kind of liked how it was though. Saturation makes it brighter. Up to you. Or if you would like, you can click on these 3 dots. This is the blend modes that we use in the balloon demo. If you click on any of these, I don't know if they'll work. Some might work, some might not work. If you like them, that's fine. If you don't use them. I'm not going to use one. All right. So after this, you are going to find a background. You can either find a background online. If you want to do another background, that's fine. Or if you just want a solid background, you can use the paint bucket tool, which is right here. You can click this color picker, the top circle, and you can choose any color you want. So let's see, what color is not in here? It's like pink is in there. I feel like this color's not going to match, but it's fine. I'm going to click on my layer, get these, and there we go. And you're done. If you would like, again, if you want to make more, but usually students don't love the first one they make because it's the first one, but once you get the hang of it, it's very easy and you can just make as many as you want. So I'll leave that up to you, but you need at least one submitted for the grade. Once you're done and you like how it looks, you can click File, Save, or Control S, Name Demo, JPEG, Download. And then that just goes right into Google Classroom, and then you are done and you're ready to move on to the next one. Digital arts, sounds good, save. There we go. All right, if you're finished with this, you're gonna move on to the adjective project. So can't wait to see what these look like.